We'll get into the serious business first. Obviously, there was an incident last, whatever night it was, Boxing Day.
Yep.
And Rolly Bonavanti tweeted that, inferring that there was some racial slur aimed at him, and then the FFA issued a statement saying it was in Dutch. And it appears that the person or persons were behind the coaches in the good seats. Have you heard anything further?
Nah, look, I obviously didn't hear it. I saw Rolly's tweet. If it did happen, it's not right. There's no place for that in the sport. There's no place for that in society. So, yeah, look, it's not for me to comment, any more than that. But yeah, there's no place for that. And if that is the case, then they need to find who it is, and they need to deal with them, not us.
It seems to be a lot of it happening, and it was picked up even in Italy a couple of days ago, where Koulibaly was a target from Napoli, and they've actually suspended Inter, and 2 games behind closed doors. Is that maybe the sanctions that maybe should come out to people who are racist at games? Yeah,
I guess at the end of the day, they need to identify the individuals. I think within every nationality, within every religion, there's a minority that are going to do the wrong thing. That doesn't matter what religion you are. So they need to try and find the individual first before you punish the good people, I feel. But sometimes it's difficult to find those individuals, but hopefully they can do that.
Just with the weather over there, the women's game postponed to the next day. How do the men feel about that? Obviously, the women are disappointed it's not a double header. What's your view?
Yeah, look, our game's been moved back to 7:30, which it won't affect us. We're aware of it nice and early, which is good. So we prepare as if it's just a normal game. For the girls, it's obviously disappointing. Maybe their New Year's plans are put on hold. But look, at the end of the day, it's for the best interest of the individual. And playing in really warm temperatures can be a disaster at times, but I think the girls will be all right as long as they get the win. I think they won't complain too much.
Would you like to see more double headers happening?
Yeah, I think so. I think for the fans it's really good. The price of admission sometimes to A-League games can be somewhat inflated. I think if there was a Youth League game or a W League game before the A-League, sometimes that would be a great incentive for families to get out. And again, especially the Youth League and the W League, is they have another market of fans. The youth team are young kids with families. The families come and watch the youth team, and they stay and watch us. The women's game is growing so much, and there's so many female supporters that support the W League that may not support us. And again, they come and support the W League, and they're there for our game. So I think it'd be a great thing.
Every game's important, but how important is a win now, given trying to stay in touch with the top 6?
This one's very important. This one, for me, I think we need 3 points. We go there with that mentality. We need a win. And like you said, it's important to stay in contact. It's a busy month. And I was talking with a few boys yesterday, and by the end of January, there could be a real divide in the groups, in the competition. So we need to make sure we're in the top half of that divide.
You're going to start, I hope?
Yeah, I would assume so.
You've been really patient about it as well. You're active on social media. You had a crack at the guys, having a crack at Nicola.
Yep.
Not scoring goals, but your personal sort of thing, not getting a game and coming in because of an injury and now suspension.
Yeah.
So how good have you been? How patient have you been to get your chance?
Yeah, look, I probably shot myself in the foot a little bit with my suspension last time. Obviously, I came in and we won 2 games, and then I was suspended, so I handed my spot back over. I don't plan on doing that again. I plan on holding on to this position, but again, that's not my decision, that's the coach's. I've been pretty quiet on social media in terms of my position and things like that. I keep working hard. That never changes regardless of whether I'm playing on the bench or in the stand. My wife seems to think that I haven't been that patient. I think she's probably wore the brunt of it. But overall, look, obviously I want to play, but I want to win too. And if it has to be somebody else that's out there to make sure we win, then so be it. But yeah, one game at a time at the moment, but hopefully I can put in a strong performance and keep my spot.
Is there anybody left over there from your days?
There's still a few boys there. Ben Kanarowski's still there. Clayton Zane, the assistant coach, is still there. And look, players come and go. I played with Nikolai Topor-Stanley before he left and came back and things like that. So there's still plenty of mates at the Newcastle Jets, and yeah, but no mates once we cross that white line.